there's a power that can create anything. And that power resides in you. And I'm going to point you to how to discover and use that power to achieve your every desire. Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure. It's my honor, as usual, to be out here in nature and bring this message of emancipation to you, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. And as I speak to you and listen to the chirping of the birds and being in this quiet place where all around me is just nature, knowing that this place is the heart chakra of my country, and the vibration, energy and frequency of the ancestors is here right now, because they have always used this place to do what I am doing right now. Because here used to be the place that the ancestors used to come and do their meditation, but that was not written in our history books. So with all of that being said, let me get into what I want to speak to you about. And I want to speak to you concerning the 153 energy that creates worlds. It's the energy that can create anything. I want to show you how to use that energy and how to really activate that energy. But before I do that, I have to let you know that the kingdom of God is within you, according to Luke 17:21. And for you to find the kingdom of God within you, you have to look within yourself to realize that all the questions of life, the answers are right within you. Therefore, you have to understand what it really means when it says that if you seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, that all these things will be added unto you. Which means you will discover the secret of creation and you'll be able to create your reality consciously. And that is why I'm teaching you how to activate this energy. And I refer to it as the 153 energy, as it's been inspired to me. That is why I want to just invite you to take a look into St. John chapter 21, of which my ministry lies, whereby I'll be taking you more into this great revolution of using this energy that creates worlds. Now, many people wouldn't gravitate towards the 153 energy right now, but there are those who are actually ready to vibrate on that frequency, and those are the ones who have embraced this message of 153 at this time. Okay, now I'm not gonna read from the Bible. I'm just gonna basically just scratch the surface, because as I say, the time will come and I'll go into some serious Bible studies and open up these things and break them down for everyone. But for those who are doing the 153 challenge especially, this is for you. Now, it tells you that the disciples, they went a-fishing. In this life, all of us are on this trip out in the sea, in our boat, in our vessel. The vessel that carries the disciple got to be the body, because my brothers and my sisters, a disciple is a follower. And what follow you wherever you go? It is your thoughts that follow you wherever you go. So these 12 disciples that the Bible speaks about, there are 12 qualities that are in you. And the very first one you must display is the art of hearing, which is Peter. Peter is the one who will give you the idea that you are experiencing a fishing trip or a fishing journey because you need sustenance. There are certain things that are needs. They are not wants, they are needs. And there is an energy, a power to create all those needs. Now, it is said, by faith, the world was created. Now, if the world was created by faith, then we have to understand that faith is actually an invisible substance. And that invisible substance is an intelligence. And that intelligence can create anything because that intelligence is all-knowing. That intelligence is all-powerful. That intelligence is omnipresent. And that intelligence is what we refer to as life. And that life is in you. That is why you got to say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Because the way is within. The truth is within. And the life is within. So this life that is in you is an energy. It's a vibration. It's a frequency. It's an intelligence. It's infinite intelligence. It's awareness. It is just pure consciousness. And it resides in a state of nothingness. Like you can feel the wind, but you can't see it. And it's because of experience why I can bring this truth to you. So let me just get right back to the story that I want to make clear to you. So when it says that the disciples, they were hunting, because fishing and hunting is actually basically the same thing. You want to catch something. It is said that they caught nothing. But at the breaking of the day, at the dawning of a new day, at the rising of the sun, the intelligence would bring the awareness of how to think, how to act, how to activate this power. And it is said that the question is asked, have you caught anything? And I'm saying to you, you've been existing for a number of years, as you've been told. And ask yourself the question, how successful am I? How do I feel about myself? Do I feel that I've accomplished enough? Do I feel that I've been providing enough value to humanity? Do I see myself as an important person? Do I see myself as one having abundance and influence in the life of many others? Do I see myself that way? If you are honest with yourself and you're listening to me, the reason why you're listening to me at this time and you're on this frequency is to bring you to understand that this is the time for you to say, I've toiled all night and I haven't caught anything. But at thy word, I would cast my net on the side that you tell me to cast my net. So it says the Christ, which is the high state of consciousness, your place of infinite awareness, where your IQ have gone to another level and you have a greater understanding of who you are. When you come to that place, then there's an infinite intelligence that will give you an innate ability to know exactly what to do. So you're told to throw the net on the right side, because you've been throwing your net on the wrong side. Fix your thinking. Fix your inner speaking, your inner conversation. For you're told whatever things are good, whatever things are true, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, if there be any virtue, to think on these things. Also, you're told to not be conformed to the systematic way of how the world wants you to think, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So the message of a mental renewing, of changing your mental conversation, has come to you. Now you're going to throw the net on the wrong side, on the right side, for a catch. But you have to activate that energy of 153 so that you'll have more than enough, because it's the abundant frequency. It is the frequency of the universe. It is the frequency of alignment. Therefore, your body and your mind must be in alignment with the universe to come to true oneness. Therefore, you must connect your heart with your brain, the seat of your emotion, with the place that is a receiver and a transmitter of frequency. For every thought, it's a vibrational frequency. And so it is teaching you this story. But it's a mystery. But there's one here who can turn on the light so that you will know the importance of electricity. For you are electronic in nature. And that is the power. And you are magnetic in nature. And that is why you have the law of attraction. But with the law of attraction, you have to merge it with your currency, which is your mentality inwardly. So all of that is hidden in that story. And so you're told that when the net was cast, because the instruction was followed to look within, to fix your inner speaking, your self-talk, what you're saying to yourself, and to think in the frequency of abundance, then that energy that creates walls was going to create a wall of abundance, a wall of infinite abundance, a wall where you will discover that you are limitless, not limited. And so it is said that when the net was cast with the understanding of the catch, it was 153, teaching you that when you realize this code to operate that energy inside of you that create walls, that you will realize that you've tapped into the energy that can create anything and that has created everything. And that is why in St. John 1:3 you're told that all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. That him is not a man 2,000 years ago. That him is just a personification of your own human imagination, which is the creator in man. So the creator in you is in a form of energy, vibration, and frequency. And that is why those of you who have decided to follow the path of 153, to come to the energy of your higher self, to come to the power of 9, to understand real multiplication, to understand true abundance is within, to understand all things exist within the human imagination. You are blessed. And I know that the windows of heaven is open to you. And you will not even have room to store that which has been opened to you. All you have to do is believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, and your net is so filled, you will have to beckon unto others to join with you, to come with you, to bring this catch ashore, teaching you that you will be able to create employment for others. You'll be able to use this power on the behalf of others. You'll be able to use this power to serve humanity. So my brothers and my sisters, there's so much work for me to do using this code of 153, which is the infinite energy to create any and everything. And I'm sharing it with you because I want you to be a part of this great catch. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I really want to thank you very much. And I'm really joyful for those who have made the investment of putting action into what they've been hearing by taking on this challenge to meditate even more, to visualize even more, to pull on that source that is within even more. And I'm glad that I'm part of it also. I'm meditating more than I ever meditated before per day, because I used to be so caught up with my shop. Now I'm just giving time to do this challenge also and to exercise this power, because I know this is the formula. And I know all of you who believe this message and will put what I'm saying to work, that you are already successful. You're already the man and the woman that you want to be. The only person who can disrupt it is you. The devil or Satan would show his head, because self-doubt is Satan. Satan is represented. Self-doubt, is represented in the Bible as Satan, the devil. So when you realize what self-doubt is, you will be mindful of your thoughts and realize that you are more responsible for your thoughts. For with great power comes great responsibility. So my brothers and my sisters, this message that I bring to you, it is the law of liberty. And I'm so glad to be bringing this law of liberty, whereby every man will be free, to you. That is why they said that Nikola Tesla wanted the whole world to get electricity or get that kind of energy for free. It is actually for free. All you need to do is to believe in yourself and trust that energy that is in you, that intelligence that is in you, that can meet all of your desires. That's all you need to do. So my brothers and my sisters, I want to thank you all very much. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying to you, that it's making sense to you, and you want to come into that place of abundance, you want to come into that place of creating your reality consciously using the method of 153, of which I have many other methods of 153 that I will teach you all. But if you listen to me and you haven't subscribed already, I'm encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. But before I leave you, I want to let you know that this message I bring to you, that it is the single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says that if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And that is why I'm bringing this single eye message of self-realization to you, pointing you to look inwardly, to discover that your real identity is your divinity. And always saying to you, do not let anyone deceive you by making you believe that the eye above the pyramid and the US dollar is an evil symbol. No, it is the symbol of the all-seeing eye of God in you. It is the eye of the mystics, the eye of the prophet, the seers, who would go beyond the skull and bring the message of self-realization to you and teach you how to use the 153 method to activate that inner intelligence, that energy that create worlds. And that is why, my brothers and my sisters, I always give you the symbol of the single eye with my hand above my crown chakra, showing you that above your head it's a pyramid, and from your shoulder to your waistline it's a pyramid, and from your waistline to the sole of your feet it's a pyramid. And it is the tree of life. Therefore eat from the tree of life and discover your eternal self. For when you have this experience of which I speak, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun, as in the S-U-N, parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And you're told in Psalm 84:11 that the Lord thy God is a sun and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And the sun has never and will ever withhold any good thing from you. Also, in Malachi chapter 4 and verses 2, you're told that the sun, as in the S-U-N, of righteousness, shall arise in you with healing in his wings. And truly, that light has risen in me with healing in his wings. And that is why I would always say, without any apology, that the greatest lie that have ever been fed to humanity is the virgin birth story, where it was fed to you as if it is secular history. And that is why my encouragement to you would always be, my brothers and my sisters, to use your mind power, which is your solar power, your sun power, your God power, your creative power, which is actually the sexual power. Use that power to achieve your every desire, but it all must be done by faith, because by faith the world was created. Now go and create your world how you want it to be. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.